Tom Cruise, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, isn't just famous for blockbuster hits. Behind the glitz and red carpets lies a connection that has fascinated the world: Scientology. He joined at a young age, and insiders claim his dedication went far beyond casual belief. Some say Scientology provided him with guidance. Others whisper that it demanded loyalty few could refuse. Cruise's meteoric rise in Hollywood coincided with his deepening involvement, making fans and critics wonder: was his fame purely talent, or was it fueled by the secretive world he embraced? Cruise isn't the only celebrity drawn to Scientology, but he became its most prominent figure. The church often uses high-profile members to attract attention, and Cruise's image helped promote it worldwide. Interviews, award shows, and public appearances often carried subtle signs of his devotion. Some insiders say his influence within Scientology grew as his career did, giving him access to privileges few could imagine. But the closer you look, the murkier it becomes. Power, secrecy, and control are intertwined in ways that make outsiders question whether fame comes at a hidden cost. Reports suggest Cruise's dedication to Scientology borders on extreme. He spends hours on courses, missions, and events, sometimes at the expense of personal life. Friends and colleagues have noticed how his priorities shift when church obligations arise. For many, this level of commitment is baffling. Yet, it appears to have a purpose. Insiders hint that the church rewards such devotion with protection, influence, and opportunities not available to ordinary members. Cruise's public image of charm and energy may conceal a deeper, more disciplined adherence to principles only insiders fully understand. Cruise's influence within Scientology is said to be significant. Some claim he's more than a figurehead. He's a trusted example to others, involved in strategic decisions behind the scenes. This dual life, Hollywood superstar by day, church strategist by night, shapes both his personal and professional world. Critics argue this influence is a form of control, while supporters say it's earned. The balance Cruise maintains between global fame and religious devotion remains a mystery. How does he navigate both worlds without compromise? Few can answer, and the secrecy fuels endless speculation. On screen, Cruise is confident, charming, and magnetic. Off-screen, his private life tells a different story. Media often hint at strict routines, intense scrutiny, and careful control of information about him. Scientology insiders suggest that his relationships, career decisions, and public statements are often shaped by church guidance. Marriages, divorces, and even friendships are rumored to have been influenced. The more famous he becomes, the more the church reportedly invests in him. Some critics call it manipulation. Others describe it as disciplined mentorship. Either way, The boundary between personal choice and organizational influence is blurred. Cruz's Hollywood success may be tied in part to Scientology's network. Insiders hint that support from influential members, business connections, and strategic guidance has helped him navigate the competitive film industry. While talent is undeniable, his meteoric rise sometimes coincides with church-backed projects, promotions, and media campaigns. Few outsiders realize how intertwined these paths can be. Cruz becomes more than an actor. He is a symbol, a bridge between the secretive church and global audiences. Every blockbuster, award, and interview reinforces the image carefully cultivated by both his talent and his allegiance. Cruz's connection to Scientology has sparked controversies over decades. Public incidents, outspoken statements about the church, and criticisms of psychiatry have drawn attention. Yet despite scandals, his career remains resilient. Insiders argue that protection from powerful church connections shields him from long-term fallout. Critics question whether this level of insulation is ethical or unusual in Hollywood. Meanwhile, fans remain captivated by his charisma. The pattern is clear. The church's influence appears to safeguard its most prominent members, ensuring both loyalty and continued public admiration. Cruz's life exemplifies the benefits and costs of this secretive network. Behind closed doors, Cruz reportedly participates in high-level church missions. These include recruitment, philanthropy, and strategic planning to maintain Scientology's influence in media and politics. Few outsiders ever witness this activity, but insiders hint at rigorous schedules, coded communications, and carefully managed public appearances. Cruz's role is both symbolic and practical, representing the church while actively shaping its global image. The secrecy surrounding these actions adds to the intrigue. While Hollywood sees him as a superstar, the church sees him as a key figure in an ongoing, complex mission that balances faith, fame, and influence. Tom Cruise's life is one of contrasts: superstar actor, devoted Scientologist, private enigma. His fame is undeniable, but the forces guiding his personal and professional life remain largely hidden. Scientology has provided structure, influence, and opportunity, but also demands loyalty and secrecy. The world sees his awards, interviews, and performances. Insiders see the discipline, devotion, and strategy behind every move. Whether one admires or questions him, one thing is clear: Cruz's story is more than Hollywood glitz. It's a glimpse into a secret world where power, faith, and fame intersect in ways few outsiders fully understand.